Hey, what's up, guys? So today couldn't really find anything that's good to trade, so I actually ended up trading a number of different stocks, but getting out pretty quick. So let's see here. I think I started with this. So I took HUYA. I saw that it was short. I took it on the short side. I get a pretty big size. In retrospect, probably I shouldn't have taken such a big size. I took 1,500 shares. Always start out with a starter 500. Looks like it was getting short, so I added to it 500, 500. Seeing how small the spread is and how small the ETR and the movement is. But it didn't really do anything. It kind of struggled a bit as it was going in my direction one time, and then it popped back up, and then it went back in my direction again. And I figured I have such a big size, I need to scale out. So I got out 500 shares at a small profit, and it kind of went around up and down, profit loss, profit loss, profit loss. And then so I decided, hey, this thing is really struggling to break down. It looked like it was, but it did pop right down on the bottom here, so that made me kind of nervous at the first 5 minutes. So I decided to get all out. So I scaled out another 500, didn't really do anything. Then I just got all out. Fortunately, I did that because then it just popped on me. So very glad of the way I was reading the level 2. So that was PTON. Then I traded, that was HUYA, and then I traded, I think, PTON. So PTON, it opened, hits the SMA here, there's a level, it dropped, that level corresponded to the level here, I think, and then it dropped on the way down because it broke through on the 15 minute. All these levels, on the 15, it looked like it held this level, the first 15 minute. It did drop through all of this from a red to green perspective. It made that move, but I think this breaking through the support kind of took the momentum out of it, and it looked like it was struggling down here. So so then I took 100 shares on the way up. I got out. It hit this, I got out. The reason is because such a weak stock. I don't know if it was going to keep going up anymore. It did struggle here, as you can see, because now this is a level of resistance. It did make it all the way back up, and then here I took it on a short because there's an SMA up here. This now becomes a level of resistance. So I took a small size again. I took back 100 shares, and then it dropped, and then I basically then covered right above that level of support, which is where the green is. Glad I did that because then it just popped back up again. So this is a quick scalp, just looking at the support resistance line and doing that. So that's what I did with HUYA, basically. Or I mean with PTON. Sorry, that's where I made money on the short and on the long. And then I took a trade on ENPH. ENPH dropped. Start to hold this level, which on the 15 minute corresponded to this, where it broke through, it kind of spiked back up here in the first 15, corresponded to here, level of support. So I took it long, 100 shares, it did pop up, made it back to VWAP, and now it dropped back down. I got out here just because this was a nice hold number, 106. It was kind of struggling here, so I just got out there. But my original one was 106.20, which is much closer to the VWAP. But for that extra 20 cents, I didn't really think it was worth the risk, since it was struggling on level 2. If it wasn't, I would have kept it. And then my last one was DraftKings. DraftKings, on the way it popped up, I think it was probably clear on the 15 minute. But here I started to short, you see, right at the resistance, and then I kept adding to it. So I popped here at the resistance. As per customary, I took a tester size, added to it, and then when it struggled really badly at the top here, I added more. And then when it dropped, because this was now a level of support, I freaked out. I started to scale out to see if it would break through it. It did not. I got more and more and more right before the pop. So that was it. I'm proud of myself in my read of the tape. That's really what saved my day. Some of these were good moves. It could have gone either way here when the pop, because it could have hit the resistance, popped through a bit, struggle, and then just collapse. It did not do that, and so just reading the level 2 really helped in terms of determining whether I should get all out or not. I think this is I'm gonna be done for the day, just because a lot of these stocks just doesn't respect the support or resistance too much. They just break through it and then converting that into the opposite of what it used to be. So yeah, so I don't want to continue today, since I got all wins, fortunately. But yeah, anyway, so that's it. That's my day. Thanks.